Yo. Hello, hello, hello. I was supposed to go live yesterday, but I had allergies. And I've never had allergies my entire life. Never had allergies. But yesterday, it was so crazy. And I don't know. Some days it happens, some days it doesn't. Then I cut my thumb. I ended up cutting my thumb, and dude, I told my mom, I'm like, it's just so crazy how much stuff can come out of one human. Because like I cut my thumb, and then I go under the sink, and I start like washing my hands under the sink, and like literally the entire sink is covered in blood, and like I'm blowing my nose, and like all this mucus is coming out my nose, and it's just so crazy. When am I doing Streamlabs? Hopefully soon. Hopefully tonight. I honestly was gonna do it tonight because I thought Spain and Italy were gonna play today, so I didn't go stream. But it's Scotland and Switzerland, so I was like, all right, whatever. Because I don't want to miss that game, but that game's tomorrow. I don't know if that made sense, but tomorrow I should do it. But yeah, insane allergies. I think I'm a little sick. I do have like very mild symptoms of a fever. Very mild. It's been a long time since I've been sick, so it's like weird. But yesterday I just felt horrible. I don't know, and combine that with allergies and my thumb. I was washing the dishes, and then like the plate, I don't even know what happened, but the plate snapped in half. And then I did right past my thumb, and then instantly blood just started coming all over the. Do it tomorrow, yeah. I'll try to do tomorrow. But yeah, guys, if you want to become a member, if you're watching this not live or live, whatever, you can click the join button and help Osha find his wife in Thailand. Snacking on some walnuts. Hey, bro, walnuts are good for you. I don't really like walnuts, but I eat them. Walnuts, almonds, pistachios are cool. Pistachios are right. Yeah, I wasn't planning on going live right now, but I always say that, right? I'm not in a good spot, too, because the place I normally stream at, there's a car sitting right there. And I'm kind of in the open, so I'm going to have to duck down every now and then. But whatever, it is what it is. It is what it is. What would I do if I got a Thai Goomba? I don't know. We just have to wait for that situation to happen. If she wanted it and I wanted it, then I'll take care of her. I don't care. Huh. There's so many Cybertrucks where I live, bro. They look crazy. I wonder what it feels like to drive one. Or be in one. What's up, Edgar? I like it when they wrap it. I like Cybertrucks, bro. I swear. And you know what I'm surprised about is when I see so many kids on their e-bikes. I'm like, why doesn't Tesla make an e-bike, bro? They probably will eventually. When I was a kid, when I was in high school, when I was in middle school, the fixies were like the thing. Like fixed-geared bikes. I don't know if you guys know what those are, fixies. But everybody had a fixie. I remember like literally the whole bike racks. Every single bike there was a fixie. But now it's these e-bikes. It's just crazy. These kids are all gonna grow up with stories about their e-bikes. All these kids are wheeling now. Like it's super easy to do a wheelie. When am I going back to Thailand? In a few months, bro. In a few months. I'm excited though. Every time I go to Thailand, I learn a new thing. Every time I go to Thailand, there's always something new I learn, and every time I go back, the trip gets better and better and better. God, that stupid bird that goes, ooh, ooh. Not an owl. I don't know what that bird is. Always happens in the morning, but I hear it right now. You need to book a vacation to Thailand, bro. I'm telling you, if you're a young guy, you gotta take advantage of it. You don't want to be old and going to Thailand. How much do you spend when you fly to Thailand? Just depends, bro. Oh, sure, I learned you can get banned and blacklisted on Soy 6. From where? Where did you see that, bro? Where would you see that? And how do you get blacklisted from Soy 6? Just walk down. Who's gonna stop you? Maybe if you don't pay your bar fine and one of the security guards looks at you and remembers you, then I guess. Fuck. I'm just not in the mood to talk right now, I'm not gonna lie. But I have to do a live stream now because tomorrow the Spain and Italy game. What a shame McGregor's not gonna fight. Yeah, for not paying a bar fine. I don't know. I don't think you can get banned from Soy 6. You're gonna get banned from that bar, or like the security guards are gonna remember you and try to grab you and get you to pay that fine. Didn't you not pay your bar fine? Yeah, there was one of the bars I didn't pay. One of the clubs on Walking Street. I was so wasted. That was the most wasted I've ever been in my life, or like my life in Thailand. And like, I just walked out. I just like, whatever. I'm not paying this. Gonna get lit up driving around like that, homie. Yeah, I mean, I'm not driving around like this. I'm parked in a parking lot. You have any Thai girlfriends over there? I wouldn't call them my girlfriends, but there's an app called Thai Friendly if you want to get started and start booking your, if you want to reserve some Goombas for yourself. That's a good place to start. Thai Friendly. It's like the Tinder of Thailand. It's cool. It's an option. You could use Tinder too, but I think Thai Friendly is more, you know, better for that kind of stuff. I just downloaded it though, maybe like a week ago. And there's already some baddies that I've messaged, but they all seem to be pretty disappointed if you're not already there in Thailand. Like, I'm messaging them like, yeah, I'll be there in 2 months. And then I get the same reaction. Oh, like, okay, I'll see you in 2 months. Only like 2 of them of like the 15 I've messaged so far have actually like continued to talk and like want to talk. But most of them don't really care. They just want to see you when you're there. Some dude called Mac TV, it fed me his upload. He said you can get a lifetime ban from all the bars. I think I know that channel. It's the British dude with the nose piercings. He just, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. That dude's channel gets recommended to me all the time. He's a good channel. It's good. It's one of the more tolerable ones. As you guys know, I'm a hater. I am a hater. I'm a proud hater. Most channels piss me off. Most channels are stupid. But his channel's okay. Most channels, I'm like, why do you even post? Especially like the big ones, bro. But when are we going to TJ? Soon, bro. It's been a long time since I've gotten a haircut. It's just out of laziness, honestly. And like, I need to get a haircut first. Probably gonna get it next week, and then after that, I'll decide when I go. I got the best videos on YouTube. I try to make. Hey, listen. The good thing about YouTube, bro, is that you got 1,000 different people all making different kinds of videos, and my videos are not perfect, but I try. But yeah, Mac TV is a good channel. He's alright. He's alright. I don't like the vlogging channels where the guy puts the cameras in like everyone's faces and stuff. That's something I couldn't do. My channel's more, you know, the whole discreet thing. Dude, I wish I lived in California. I'd be hitting HK every day. I mean, yeah. It gets boring after a while once you start recognizing the faces, but like, just depends on your personality. I think my personality type, I get bored of things really fast. Real fast. And, you know, but there is no place. I was just talking to this dude yesterday at the gym because he's a year younger than me. We were just talking about like fucking our jobs, and I'm like, dude, have you ever been to Tijuana? He's like, no. I'm like, bro. I'm like pitching him the whole fucking thing. Like, you gotta go. Best month to travel to Pattaya every single month has its pros and cons. Every single month. But I would say most people would say December. Because that's high season. That's when you get the best weather, at least the coolest weather relative to the rest of the year. What's up, Maximus? Most of these red pill guys think it's better to pay for the... It's beta to pay for the box. Yeah, but that's like their whole shtick, right? They're the red pillars, so they got to be like the cool... There's so many different ways that you could like interpret the red pill, bro. Some people would argue that paying for it is the red pill. It just depends, like how you look at it. But I mean, these red pillars out of everyone should know like what it's like for the average dude. It's not easy. So yeah, paying for the box, you're going right to the supplier. You're going right to the thing. Dude, I'm under a tree right now, and it's like rubbing against my car, and it's like making these weird ass sounds. Oh, sure, don't get COVID. I mean, I'm sick right now, bro. Honestly, I feel dead. I'm planning to go to September since it's so cheap. What makes September more cheap than others? And do you know something I realized about Thailand is like the way they run their business is not like, it's not normal, bro. Like, for example, when things get slower in some places, then you would think they would charge less to attract more people to come. But in Thailand, when there's less people, they tend to charge more for their hotel rooms or things like that. Never mind. But Osha, I'm currently at work. What's up, Alice? Focus on your work, Palace. Forget me. Forget the Osh. I've never been to Thailand in September, though. I've been in May, April. I've been in November, December. It's all the same, bro. You're not going to notice anything. I'll tell you what. I liked April, but I don't want to go back in April because I don't want to go through Songkran again. Songkran is that big water festival where like they all shoot water at you. It's crazy. It happened weeks ago, and I still haven't uploaded a video on my channel of me like going there and like showing it off. But maybe in the next video I'll do it. I didn't like it though. Like they're dumping water on you and stuff. I remember I was walking out my hotel room and I see this lady with a big bucket of water in hand. And I was thinking, there's no way she's gonna dump this on my head. And she literally dunked the whole bucket of water in my head. It was like ice cold water too. And I was just like, what are you doing right now? I understand if like people want to shoot water guns at you, but to dunk water, like an entire bucket of water on somebody, that's like, I don't know. HK hotel rooms went up by like $20, $30 per stay. I mean, how much was it originally? I don't even know. What's up, Benz? What things do you look for when picking up a chicken, HK? By the way, thanks for the advice. Dog, I'm not the Goomba whisperer, my friend. I just like you just go off your own judgment. If they seem standoffish, if they don't really seem like they're engaging or they don't seem like they want to be there, then I would just hold off on it. Some of the baddest Goombas in HK, they have like this look to them where it's like, oh, they don't really seem approachable. What's your budget? 1K enough, bro? 1K is not enough for a trip in Thailand. Dirty water sprayed on you. Imagine getting diarrhea by accidentally swallowing the water splash on you. Or even worse, if it gets in your eye, bro. I mean, I'm wearing contact lenses, but... You buy drinks at HK? I don't really drink alcohol like that. Face is a must for me to pick up a Goomba in HK. Why is Bolivia the king? Palace. Where did you hear this? Palace. Palace, you don't know what you're talking about, my friend. There's no way Bolivia is the king of that stuff. Bolivia, bro. All Bolivia has is very high elevation, and like you're not gonna be able to breathe. That's all Bolivia is known for. Honestly, for HK, I'd pick the Goomba who gives you the choosing signals if you want a good experience. Yeah. A good advice too is to do repeats with the same person. So if you tried once, usually again, like any human interaction, it's gonna be weird the first time. But once you start repeating the same Goomba, then your service gets better and better and better. What's up, Steve? Have I ever been to quit? No, I've never been there. You haven't watched Corn in months? I've been watching Corn. You're right though. I gotta stop. I keep telling myself that though, but I keep falling deep into the. I'm telling you, I stopped smoking. I stopped smoking the woo woo. I stopped doing this. I stopped doing that. But then once you stop doing some things, you start craving other things way more, and like any kind of escapism stuff, right? And Corn is one of them. But I'm not gonna lie, Corn is not hitting the same as it used to. Am I gonna start gaming soon? Probably not, bro. We are in the hobby to be with different Goombas, not to get the same one. Just a suggestion. When you go into Tijuana soccer game, you're right. That is something I could do. Maybe once I don't feel as sick as I feel now. I do got hit up HK though. Amsterdam is very reasonable, about $50K $50 a shot. I said 50K, $50 a shot. Yeah, but it's just the whole again, like it's the whole experience of Amsterdam that's stupid to me. I don't like the way what it is. You have to like the girls are behind a window and you have to like knock on them in front of everybody. Like it's cool as an experience for sure, but it's stupid. To me, it's stupid. I love the Hong Kong experience. Even the Figueroa experience is fun. It's fun at least. Like it's like super adventurous. Amsterdam just seems stupid to me. But again, it's an experience. That's what they got. That's how they run it. God bless them. The Thailand experience is crazy too. Osha, how much does an HK girl charge to go? To go, I don't know. I've never asked. It's only there's only times I've been offered. I was in HK last night, and the baddest girl I've ever seen. Kim K body with a face like Ariana. Jesus Christ, you're tempting me to go. Have I been watching the Euros? Of course. But I'm just disappointed that Portugal were so close to dropping points yesterday, and of course, Cristiano gets bailed out as usual. As usual in the actual game when it actually matters. Czech Republic, but I think Turkey is going to top the group for Portugal. Germany is dominating. From what I've seen these past few days, or it looks like Germany is at least judging off form of the tournament, which is irrelevant. International tournaments are like this, bro. It's all about like, but it looks like Germany is doing. They're looking good, and having a home advantage definitely helps. Go Osho, go to HK. You're right. Dark horse in Copa America. Does Colombia count as a dark horse? Maybe Colombia. I don't know if they do. It doesn't matter for Copa America. Argentina's winning it. If Messi roams, Messi wins. France didn't look that great, and now Mbappe's out with a broken nose. At least he gets a free nose job. Yeah, that's what I'm saying by form. But if we're going to go by starting 11s, of course, France and England have the best starting 11s. What's the next best thing? Close to SoCal other than Fig and Tijuana? I don't know. Anything else is a waste of time besides maybe some parlors, but I'm not too familiar with them anyways. How do you cross a pen across the border? Do dogs smell it? No, bro. Dogs don't smell pens. Just stick it in your pocket and walk. Nobody cares. They're at most just Put in your shoe or something. Pens are nothing. And my biggest advice, honestly, if you really are concerned, smoke like half your pen, bro. Like the less you have inside the pod, the better your odds are of like not getting in trouble. If it's like such a small amount, if it's like half a gram, then like they won't care at all. What's up, Comwave? Have I been to a parlor? No, but I've been watching some of these videos in Thailand, and like there's some parlors that I've written down the names. I've written down the names of like when I watch these videos, and like I don't know, dude. Some of these videos in Thailand, like I'm wondering, these guys literally get a camera. They have like a full DSLR camera, and they're recording the girls like right in front of them. They don't care. They don't care. I've seen it like once in person. Like I feel like I don't see them that often anyways, but when I do see them, they are like the most shameless weirdos of all time. Like when I film, I do it discreetly. No one sees the camera. These guys just get a camera and shoot it right to their face. Pacha looks dead during the day. It is dead during the day. I'm not gonna lie, I'm Hispanic. And I got patted down bad crossing the border by Mexican authorities. Luckily, I didn't have anything on me. They checked my hoodie, pockets, and everything, though. I've never been patted down. Bro, there's been times I just walked across. They didn't even care. They don't care at all, especially if you go at nighttime. I took out my passport just in case, but I walked. Nobody stopped me. Tijuana is like the most straightforward, simple, like nobody gives a shit about anything there. How much are the street Goombas? I'm not sure. I say at worst, just expect to spend 60 for like everything, or 40, 50, 60. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with them anyways. I never really... If I'm driving all the way to HK, I'm going for the big dogs. I'm going for HK. I'm not really... Some pre-rolls. I would just stick with a pen, bro. Just keep it simple. You don't need to bring actual weed. That's insane. I've never done a massage stuff. No. They not tripping about drugs for self-use. They looking for guns. God, I mean, if you're dumb enough to drive across the border with a gun, you're not gonna get across the border with a gun. I'm telling you right now. Like, there's no way they're that scared. Shrooms in capsules? How does that work, bro? Is it good? Is it worth it? I've never tried that. I didn't even really know that was a thing. Hasn't Fig been compromised? I'm not too sure, bro. It's been a long time since I've been on Fig. No, I'm sure if they caught a pen on me I would have taxed me. I got searched my first time ever crossing the TJ, made me empty everything. That's so funny because the first time I ever went to Tijuana, coming back across the border, the first time I ever been to Tijuana, or actually the second time, because the first time I drove across the border, but the second time, which was technically the first time I ever walked across the border, yeah, they checked me. And that's so crazy because it only happened once ever since then. I've been like 100 times since. They never checked me again. What's your budget when you go to HK Ocean? I said a million times, bro. I just get the most simple, basic budget, which is just enough for one Goomba in HK. You think I record with Ray-Ban glasses, Benz? Benz, you're so low IQ. It's just, do you think the prices in HK will ever be too high for you? Oh yeah. What if they start charging $300? What am I gonna do? Pay $300? First of all, it's not even about the money. Yes, it's about the money, but then the other thing about the money, right, is that is it even worth it at that point? Like, dude, coochie is nice, but it's not. Oh my god, hold on. Coochie's nice, bro, but it's not $300 nice. It's like, no way. That's half the plane ticket to Thailand, bro. Like, you can literally travel to another country. You could literally buy an Xbox. You could buy an Xbox, a used Xbox, for one HK experience. Like, when you start putting it, you can eat for a month. You can eat Panda Express every day for a month. Or you could go to HK just to have some pathetic experience with a Goomba that has like a BBL. Why would you drive 100 miles each way for one Goomba? Why do you care? Osh, that's why I tell you it's about getting that money, but you were like, whatever. Oh my god, bro, I got the dumbest people on my stream, I swear. I got the dumbest, just so stupid when you guys type. God. I've done this to myself. I deserve this. This is God punishing me. I've been rewarded with you. Somebody put a bullet in my head right now, please. You think Barca and Yamal will manage? Barcelona are screwed, my friend. Oh, should you record upstairs for your personal use? I obviously have videos of me doing the deed. What truth, J-Ma? There's no truth. You're just an idiot. I can just tell from the way you type, you're too stupid, bro. Yeah, no shit. It's about getting the money. It's not even about the money, though. Bro, I've been to Hong Kong more times in a year than you've been your whole life, J-Ma. Stop talking, bro. Like, if you went as many times as me, your perspective on HK would change. You don't know anything about Hong Kong. Just be quiet, bro. I can't wait for the World Cup in the US. What? What do you mean, Miguel? Why would they come for the World Cup? Bro, the girls are always here. The OC has the baddest girls in the world, World Cup or not. You think girls give a shit about the World Cup, bro? No girls gonna come here saying I need to come to the World Cup. They're here. OC has the baddest girls in the world. If I had game, I wouldn't be going to HK or anything like that. Have I been on the Score Alligator? No, bro. But I know what it is. But I never actually use it. I know, yeah. If you're gonna pay 200, but at the same time, bro, it's the whole Hong Kong experience. Scores are so boring to me. You have to call them to your room, and it's like this. I don't like that. I don't like that whole process. Hong Kong is just the experience. There's 1,000 Goombas. Is there a corner star I want to Delicios? Yeah, Rose Monroe. Newport Chicks, yeah. But I stand no chance with the Newport Chicks. With white Goombas in general, I stand no chance. You miss Christian Ramirez? We don't need him. Thoughts on Juneteenth? Is that right now? When I was in DR, Brando. wackest experience in HK. Dude, it's a numbers game. You go enough times, you're gonna come across bad experiences. Just a typical story. Just bad. The girl's attitude is not good. They make it awkward. Most American Goombas are entitled regardless of color. It's harder here. If you're a tall white dude, God bless you, soldier. You'll have no problem picking up Goombas in California. But I've never had good luck. Especially with certain races. I feel like the two races that I've actually had decent experience with would be like Mexican girls and Asian chicks. But white, my Lord in heaven, have mercy on my soul. In Europe, I didn't bring any water with me. I wasn't planning on doing a stream. If somebody could tell me the score of Switzerland, Scotland, I'd appreciate it. If not, alright, whatever. Let me just check myself. God, I feel horrible right now, bro. You know what's funny? One time I accidentally recorded a session because I didn't even know I had my camera running, and I put my phone against my shirt, and it was like just at an angle, and like the whole thing was recorded. That was funny. It's on my phone right now. It wasn't like the best angle, but it got the job done. Scotland own goal. Have you ever been stopped by cops at TJ? Yeah, when I drove across. That's the only time. Don't drive your car across the border. They're gonna pull you over for like tinted windows or something. Bro, you can't post corn on locals. I'll never understand how people could think that. How's my Thai GF doing? She's alright. 1-1 halftime. Well, that was the easy group for Germany. I've never seen that, Miguel. You had drugs in your car? Yeah, I had expired weed in my car that I didn't even know about. It was like a rock hard nug, and I'm like, I even was shocked. Like, is that actually mine? It was in one of those like green plastic boxes they used to put weed in. Maybe they still put weed in those. I don't know. Like those little medicine box things, and I was like, I just gave the cop $20 each. When am I going to Nigeria, homie? The day I go to Nigeria is the day Putin comes down in a helicopter. I don't know, never. You don't ever wish on going to TJ with a friend? Going there solo would be a bit awkward walking in. Bro, solo is the way to go. What are you talking about? Solo, I'd argue, is better. Hey, so how do you feel about that girl who went back to your room and tried staying there? That was funny, but sketchy. There's 3 different girls that have done that in Thailand. 3 different girls. I swear I was with one of the girls in my room, and then I just hear a loud knocking sound in my room. I thought it was like a cop or something, like getting mad at me for, I don't know for what. And I open the door, and it's one of the girls. She's like, "Is there a girl in there?" I'm like, "Yeah, why do you care?" And what's funny is that was the beginning of my food poisoning. Like, that's when the food poisoning started. What are you talking about, Benz? I've said this story a million times. I even have it on camera. Benz, just because it doesn't happen to you doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Like, yeah, it happened. This girl literally started knocking on my door in the middle of the night while one of the girls was sleeping in my room. But I could tell, Benz, from the way you're typing in the chat, you're very desperate to get attention. Kick Benz, no. I don't have that many people in my chat, so I gotta get as much interaction as possible. But if I had like twice as many viewers, yeah, I'd kick him out. Benz thinks he squeezed Benz. Bro, Squeeze Benz got arrested. Isn't that crazy? When's the last time you went to Chicago? It's been a long time. I don't care about Chicago Club, bro. But yeah, in Thailand, for some reason, the girls have this weird entitlement to you. Where once you see them once, they expect it over and over and over again. You know, I don't blame him. Listen, there was this one Goomba that I was with in Thailand. It's in Mist Club, okay? I walked inside of Mist. I said the story before. She grabs me, just grabs me aggressively, like Muay Thai style, forces me to sit on the table with her. This girl was not attractive. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm being honest. She was not attractive at all. But it was better to be with her than to just stand there by myself awkwardly. And she was buying me everything. She was buying me drinks, buying me shots. And we went to my room. She let me, hit it without a wrapper. Dope. The next day we do it again. But and she FaceTimed her family, every family member, showing everybody who I am. Like, look, this is my new boyfriend, whatever. And then I'm like, okay. And then the next day, dude, I get like 50 fucking WhatsApp messages. Like, where are you? You don't want to see me anymore. You don't want to do this. I'm like, dude, I told you straight up, like, if I'm going to pay, if I'm going to pay money, I'm going to, I'm going to meet other people. And this girl, dude, and here's the thing. I walked inside of Mist, like, maybe 2 or 3 days later, and I see her with another guy. And then when I see her with this dude, I'm like, oh my God, it's like one of these old, bald, like, nasty-looking dudes. And I'm like, I can understand. Like, when a younger guy comes in, they want to take advantage of it as much as they can, squeeze as much juice as possible, because a lot of the dudes that go to Thailand are some bottom-tier looking dudes. It's not like that in Hong Kong. If you look at the dudes in Hong Kong, don't get me wrong, there's some nasty-looking dudes, but Thailand is next level. No, I paid her. This one was not free. I paid her. She let me hit it raw, though, and she bought me a bunch of stuff. She bought me food. She got me food in 7-Eleven. Like, if anything, I got like half of it back just from the food. But there was this other Goomba. I'll tell you what, one of the baddest ones in all of Walking Street. What was she expecting? A consistent customer that looked tolerable to her and was cool? I mean, this is like ultimate self-awareness, but she seemed to like me. Again, if you look at her other customers that she was with, it's like, oh, there's a guy driving by right now. Just go, you weenie. Should have made her your Thai GF. Dude, I told you she was disgusting. This girl was not attractive at all. Like, the whole time I was kissing her, I'm like closing my eyes, like, just get it over with. But again, it was just the experience. I never had a girl bring me to her table. Do you know what was so crazy too? All her friends were so bad. Like, her friends were some of the baddest ones. And I was with the ugliest one, bro. I was with the nastiest Goomba. The nastiest one picked me. And all her friends were so fine. I remember she was giving me a lap dance, and then her friend was giving her a lap dance on top of it. And I was just like, please, God, like, If there's a God, just switch the two. Why did you go with her if she was hurt? Like did you just ignore the whole other part of what I just said, bro? I said she was buying me drinks and like I was standing there by myself and I preferred to be with her than like not be with like by myself. I didn't want to be by myself. Mist is not a good club to be by yourself in. It's like kind of awkward. And it was the first time I ever had the opportunity to be with a girl, you know, or like be at a table with somebody. But she was cool. But whatever. I mean, it was cool. But the point of that though is like then I did it with her for 2 days in a row. But then I was like, okay, I gotta stop because this girl's just not worth it. And then she was worth it, everything except the looks department. The looks was like this was diabolical. Like it was horrible. I was embarrassed, bro. And then like the whole next day I was getting a bunch of chats or messages from her. What about the fattiest girl on Walking Street? What? What are you talking about? At least I got a good story to tell you. I mean, yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess. But then the next day, or a few days later, I ended up finding that one Goomba who was like 38 years old, but she was so fine. Oh, again, I was standing by myself in iBar. Very similar situation. And then she just comes up to me, she smiles, and she walks away. And I'm just looking at her the whole time because she was by far the baddest one in iBar. And then I just waved to her, like, come here. She comes, and I just say, can I sit next to you? She said, sure. And then the rest was history with that one because that one was the one I wanted to stay with. Not like the first one I missed, club. That one was disgusting. But this girl was super fine. The first day was a little awkward. She didn't stay over the night. Then the second day, she stayed over the night. Then the third day, fourth day, fifth day got more and more and more and more and more crazy. Then one day she just went, took it off, and then I just went to town. There's a lot of Goombas allowed without wrapper in Thailand. If there's anywhere in the world, it's Pattaya, bro. If there's anywhere in the world that they go without wrappers, it's Pattaya. And it's just it's like once you start, it's very difficult to go back with rubbers once you start experiencing that. Like, it feels so much better. It's warm. It's gushy. You know, it's like it feels like you're putting it in like, oh, it's just. Do I have to explain? You already know what I'm saying, bro. It's so much better. But of course, God, be careful. Like, all it takes is for one bad encounter, next thing you know, your wiener's falling off. Do they carry their paperwork? Dog, what do you think this is? You got a piece of paper saying I'm clean? Like, dude, this is on you. Bro, if you're scared of this world, then it's not your world. If you're scared of that, then wrap up. Then wrap up. For me, I'm just a low IQ idiot, and when I'm given the opportunity, I take it. I just got to be honest with you. I do it almost every single time they offer it. I do it. I'm just being as honest as possible. Cause like it's just I just get so turned on so quickly when they offer it. It's like, oh my god, are you kidding me? I could just finish off inside you. And I'm like, dude, yes. But if you're scared of that world, then I wouldn't do it. Do you take prep? No, but I probably should. Where do I get prep? Where is this mystical prep? Going raw seems sketch. Well, yes, because it is sketch. That's great. You're right. All right, Benz. Who cares? You don't even know these people. Stop responding to them. The gay clinic. Are you serious or are you joking? How do you get over the fear or the precautions? Dude, I just never had that fear, I guess. I'm sure some pharmacy in Thailand has to have some kind of prep. Benz, you just became public enemy number one. There's a bounty on Benz's head, bro. Benz, you're like on Red Dead Redemption. There's like a wanted sign for you. Find this man, a $50 bounty. You should have brought Tren. I think I'm good with that, bro. I think the cons outweigh the pros when it comes to Tren. Yes, you can get prep in Thailand. As far as I'm concerned, you can get everything in Thailand. Oh, show you in the Illuminati covering one eye? Oh my god, Christian Ramirez. Of course it's you. Ladies and gentlemen, he's back. Exodia. Change your name to Exodia, bro. Some of these Goombas got pimples on their butts. Bro, if there's pimples on the butt, yeah, I'd wrap it up then. What's your opinion on the guys that fall in love with these working Goombas? Hey, man, humans are complicated. Who cares what they want to fall in love with? What's wrong with working at a retail store, Benz? You know, it's crazy. I've never in my life cared about people's professions. I've never in my life. If somebody told me they worked at McDonald's or somebody was a doctor, I've never in my life cared. I've always been so, like, just whatever. You do work, you don't, you do this, you do that. I don't give a shit. I've never cared about anything. Oh my god, Ben, stop, Ben, stop talking, please. Good lord. You know what's crazy about being sick? Once you're sick, you don't care about anything else in the world but besides getting better. There's no money or girl or anything in the world that you care more. Okay, here we got a guy just driving slowly with a bicycle behind his car. Alright, that's right. Keep going in your maroon colored Honda. It's about status. Do you ever do any inspections before choosing without? Listen, bro. Every single time I've done it without a wrapper, it's because the girl and I, we hit it off very well. That's the one common variable I have with every single Goomba that like this is like, again, dude. Listen, this takes the ultimate level of self-awareness. These are working women, right? You're giving them money in exchange for their time, but just because you're doing that doesn't mean that you could doesn't mean you can't get along with them on a human level. Of course, 9 out of 10 times it's just going to be simple business and then you're done and you don't contact each other and you ignore each other. But every now and then, especially in a place like Thailand where you have an opportunity to talk to them, you can get to know each other. Dude, the girl in Tijuana, one of a street girl, a street Goomba, they're notorious for giving some pathetic experiences. Bro, we sat down, we talked for hours. I'm talking like 3 hours, just nonstop. She spoke perfect English. And then next thing you know, the next time I see her, she takes off the wrapper and I'm busting all up inside of that over and over and over again. Like, and so that's my only thing is that when it comes to like doing it without a wrapper. And so when I'm saying that though is that you could usually, maybe I'm naive, but you could usually, I trust them when I go without a wrapper. I usually trust them. If it's a Goomba that I'm just meeting for the first time, I would be a little bit more sketched out, even though that has happened. Listen, when I was in Soy 6, I gotta be honest with you guys, one of the baddest Goombas, one of the baddest ones on all of Soy 6. This is why I feel like I'm a pimp. Again, I'm exaggerating. I'm not a pimp. I'm just saying, One of the baddest ones in all of Soy 6. We're in the room. Obviously, we use a wrap or whatever. But when we finish, and since I was all out of juice, she knew I couldn't bust. She literally just took off the wrapper and she just stuck it in there raw. And I remember thinking, like, this is just, like, this is a little crazy. Because a Soy 6 girl, that's you're playing with a Russian roulette right there. And she just grabbed it, and she just is one of the baddest ones. I have it on my locals. This was like that Goomba. It's her body that was super nice. Not the face is okay, but she was so like you could just tell this girl's never been to school in her life. It's so low IQ. Green card for real. Dog, again, like, oh my god, why does this guy keep driving back and forth? Leave me alone. Dude, listen, Steve, anybody who says green card has never been to Thailand. That's all I can say. That's like the number one indication. These girls in Thailand do not care about a green card. None of them want to leave Thailand. None of them want to leave. They want to have white babies. That's what they want. They want an American to take care of them in Thailand, and they want white children. If you are a light-skinned individual, if you're Middle Eastern, if you're white, European, blue eyes, I'm telling you right now, not just from my experience, but from other experience that I've seen with my own eyes, you will be treated different there. Here's another harsh reality. If you're Indian, if you are an Indian man and you go to Thailand, you're going to be given the opposite experience. That's the truth. You're going to be given probably the worst possible experience because they don't like Indian dudes there. But if you're white, you'll be treated like a god. That's the only thing I can say. They make $100 a day. Why would they need a green card? It's not about the green card, bro. They just don't. It's not like that in Thailand. It's very different. Thailand is a good country. Thailand is a country that people want to go to. I can understand that, like, girls in Mexico, I can understand that. Like, they want to leave, and they're notorious for wanting the green card. But also, Mexicans moving to the United States is very different than a Thai moving to the United States. Bro, California is Mexico. It's very easy for a Mexican to assimilate here, and you know. But for a Thai person, this is like going to, like, an alien civilization. Indian and Thailand equals black on fig. That's exactly what it is. That's like the most perfect, but for different reasons, right? Black guys on fig is because the pimps tell them not to do it. The Indians are because they're just notorious for being complete cheapskates. And I'm trying my hardest not to sound bad towards Indians, but it's I've seen some very questionable behavior from them. I would just say that there's something about Indians and their Indians from India. If it's like an Indian American, it's a little different. But Indians from India, there's just something about I don't know. I'm trying my hardest not to sound like an ass, but I just gotta be. Again, I wear a mask for a reason. I can say what I want. It's just, ooh, there's just something off, bro. Something so off. Like it's just, I don't know. They love to grape. There's a lot of things that are weird, dude. Try again, because I got Indian people watching this, but it's like, it's good to be self-aware about your situation, so at least you know when you go in, like, what to expect, right? I think it's good to know the truth rather than be lied to. And it's like, dude, bro, there's some clubs in Thailand where, like, they force Indians to buy 2 drinks before they let them in. And, like, if you go to any of these clubs, a lot of them, I don't even see a single Indian person in there. Indian hate propaganda has hit the internet hard. That's what I'm trying to... Benz, are you Indian by any chance? But no. Listen, I'm trying to say this with the ultimate level of self-awareness because the Indian hate propaganda is real, 100%. Especially with all the street food stuff. Like, you're talking about a country with 1 billion people. Like, you're going to have good, you're going to have bad when it comes to, you know. But, dude, like, stereotypes don't come from nothing. There's some truth when it comes to stereotypes, bro. And, like, when you see them in Pattaya, it's like, bro, what is up with some of them? And if you guys want some real advice, go to Indian clubs in Thailand. Like, Indian-based clubs where they play Indian music and stuff. If you want the best price for Goombas, go there. Hey, some girls go to the Indian clubs. There's definitely girls in Thailand that tolerate them, that like them. Or else they wouldn't be there, right? But I've seen some baddies in there for sure. So young white Mexican, I'm good treatment Patia, dude. Yes. If you're young and white, you are gonna be treated good. Trust me. I went 3 a.m. and Fico walked away with the money. But you just gave her money? What are you talking about? Ever gone to Bangkok besides landing in the airport there? No. Every time I've been to Thailand, I say, take me to Pattaya. What do you think it really is besides the BO? It's the cheapness. They have super grapey vibes to them. Like, you're going to see 5 Indian dudes negotiate with one girl. And, like, they share rooms with each other. They're super cheap. They're super, like... You could just tell sometimes how, like, some people have never partied in their life, have never interacted with a woman in their life. Just the way they treat some of the people there, it's, like, so weird. So off, bro. It's like a complete alien civilization of people. You know? What's so funny, too, is I could tell if they're, like, from India or if they're from, like, Europe. Because European Indians are more normal. But if they're from India, it's like, dude, what even are you? English or Spanish? Oh, dude. Don't hit me with the whoever moves first. Name a car for an edit, Cybertruck. Reminds me of TikTok where the white girl in India and they were all worshipping her. If I was a girl, the last place I'm going to is India. I'm telling you that. You got pickpocketed by a girl on Fig? Why are you walking around on Fig, bro? How do you get pickpocketed on Fig? How does it even happen? You did not get pickpocketed on Fig. You're a liar. Imagine getting pickpocketed in 2024. What difference does the year make, bro? What are you talking about? Are you meeting up with the French guy that whistled you in Thailand? Shut up, Miguel. Shut up. How you don't hear them loud ass heels? Exactly, bro. And that stupid. You know, like those sexy red girls, the sexy reds, like the ghetto talking, like the loud ass. Ugh, I hate that. I hate that, and I'm sure black people are embarrassed about that too. The sexy reds of the world, such an embarrassment to black people. I hate that ghetto, loud, like stupid. Ugh, so gross. It's because it's all I knew when I was a young little boy, when I was a wee little boy. Figueroa Street, Harbor and Hazard. That's all I knew. Then I found out about Thailand. And my God, my Lord in heaven, changed my perspective. Then I found out about Tijuana, Mexico, and that was like a nuclear launch go to the head. Thailand is not perfectly good, bro. Thailand is far from perfect. Thailand is far from perfect, bro. It's hip hop rap culture. It's just culture, bro. What's so funny is that if you listen to rappers back then, like if you listen to Tupac or Eazy-E or Ice Cube, if you ever watch an interview of them talk, they're so well spoken. It's not hip hop culture. It's Atlanta culture, bro. It's Atlanta culture. It's that trap culture that's like infected black people. I hate it. I hate it. I hate the way they talk. I hate the way they carry themselves. I'm sorry if I sound racist, but I gotta be honest. I hate I hate New York people. When I went to Dominican Republic, I hate the you heard, shut up. Shut up with your stupid voice. Your stupid New York accents. And those Puerto Rican dudes that try acting black, I hate it. I hate it all. I hate the way they dress. Just be normal, bro. Why can't you be like a normal Californian black dude who like talks normal and speaks normal? You heard? Know what I'm saying? Exactly. Know what I'm saying? I gotta calm down. I'm gotta calm down. I'm going a little overboard right now. I gotta keep this live stream going longer so that because most people don't even watch my live streams, at least this far into it. But I gotta make sure I keep it going longer so that nobody watches that part. I can't wait to go to an effing Walmart without ears being tortured by their loud voices. Oh my god, it is Juneteenth. I'm talking about, when I say black people, I'm specifically talking about Atlanta black people. Like the Gucci Manes and the Futures. That is what affected the black community. And like the Sexy Reds. I'm not talking about like rap in general. Like, no, it's not rap culture. Again, if you listen to rappers back then, like if you ever listen to Ice Cube or Eazy-E, like in an interview, like Tupac, they're so well spoken. They're so like, this is not nostalgia tax. This is just like where you're from. Like South Central black people are normal. Even like listen to Kendrick talk. He's normal, a normal human being. But as these rah 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 rahs with the grills in their mouth from Atlanta, they're just so dumb, bro. It's like, stop talking. Gucci Mane is from Alabama. Well, you get the point, bro. That whole trap culture, no, Alabama, that makes sense. Now that you say it. Can I get a rainbow colored mask for Pride Month? I'll pull out a pink one for you. How long you been streaming? I mean, bro, does it not say on your thing? 61 minutes, 1 hour. I'm not gonna lie though. Maybe I could have done my Dominican Republic trip a little better. A little bit better, by like 5%. It wasn't perfect. But I don't miss Dominican Republic at all. I don't. If you guys go on YouTube and you type in Sosua Playa Chiquita Casino, just type in Sosua Casino on YouTube. That is where you're going to find the baddies in Sosua. There's always the next time. There is, but like, if I'm going anywhere else, it has to be, dude. I mean, we could start with at least Vietnam. That's a start. Would be Vietnam. Fuck. Was it really that bad in GR? I was just bored out of my mind, bro. You think Vietnam is pricier than Thailand? Isn't Vietnam like the cheapest country in the world to travel to? There's thick Goombas everywhere, yes, but Sosua is notorious for it. It's just like inner genetics. Can you say how much you spend on DR Goombas? I mean, at most $85, and then just negotiate down from there. I'm from basically the same place and got made fun of when I came to Cali. Developed a normal white guy accent too. Listen, bro, I'd be lying to you if I said DR didn't have some baddies. They got baddies. 1,000,000%. But it's not, it is not justified. It is not justified. It is not justified for the experience. It is not justified for the experience, but, no, golly, they're all Dominican. Do not redeem! Do not! God damn it! Fuck! He's like, do not redeem! Gotta shake your head side to side when using that accent. He's like, do not redeem! Do not! Please! You're trying to wife a Venezuelan? God bless you, soldier. That's the way to do it. If there's anything to wife, it'd be that. Get yourself a Rose Monroe called a life. Wait. This is such a random question. Does George Washington have family? Like around, or Abraham Lincoln? Like, is there anyone in the world that could say, yeah, George Washington was my great-grandfather or something, like great-great-great-grandfather? Do they exist? Oh, have you ever considered... Of course, Scotty. Yes, but they ain't special, so where's George Washington's family? Isn't it crazy if that is the case? If Washington really does have family members, that means, like, no matter how special you were, eventually your family is going to become irrelevant. They just exist like you and me. Apparently, he didn't have no kids. If I could pick 5 people, dead or alive, to have dinner with, I would have Jesus Christ, Prophet Muhammad, Lionel Messi, Theodore Roosevelt, and Adolf Hitler. I'd pick those 5. Imagine being Trump's son, you never have to work a day in your life. I mean, you could say that about any billionaire, I guess. Jesus and Muhammad, you tripping? Why not? Why would you not want to meet those two? Those are like the 2 most famous human beings of all time. Gandhi? No. I don't care about Gandhi. Didn't Washington have a kid with one of his slaves? No, that was Thomas Jefferson. Hugh Hefner? Ugh. Joseph Stalin? No, bro. Why would you not want to meet the guy who started WW2? World War II. Why did I say WW2? I'm talking like I'm in text message. Why would you know what it's... You would want to meet Osho? Maybe there's a person out there that would say, I would like to meet Osho when I'm dead. That'd be crazy. Do you guys think, like, when AI becomes, like, really crazy and I'm, like, dead, there's going to be, like, an AI channel of me and it's just going to, like, download all of my videos and then, like, just make a robot version of me and, like... Do you think that's going to happen? What about Jordi El Nino? Bro, shut up, bro. That's so funny you say that. Does he speak English or does he just speak Spanish? That's crazy, John Lopez. That's actually so true. Is that a coincidence? I need to start posting videos on here. I want to have my body cybergenetically frozen so they can bring me back to life once they make the technology. Dying is crazy. Dying is truly mind-blowing. Pablo Escobar and El Chapo. Osho fan meetup. How nice would it be if I could just take off this mask and make it like a... Do you know there's been certain situations in my life where people ask me what I do, like, for a living, and I say, like, oh, I do this. I also, like, I just say online business, and they say, what is it? Like, oh, I actually have a YouTube channel. And they're like, so what's your YouTube channel? And I'm like, oh, I can't really say it. That's happened before. I literally said that. They're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, I guess maybe I'm just lying. But yeah, I got a YouTube channel. I make travel content. I just say that. I make travel content. Am I sick? I am sick, bro. I don't feel very good right now. Have I seen a Netflix series, Narcos? I have. I've seen the first season. It's okay. It's just like everyone just shooting each other and betraying each other and like, oh, drugs. Uh-oh. I don't know what to say anymore. I've run out of juice. What's up, KG? What's up, baby boy? Ugh. Here's a semi-truck that just parked right here. Oh shit, you should do a live stream while driving around Figueroa for old time's sake. What do you mean for old time's sake, bro? That happened like once. I'm never gonna do a live stream while going on Fig, bro. You see the Euros? Yeah, of course. Would I ever dye my hair? Probably not. Today's the day to hit up Fig on Juneteenth. You're right. You're right. If it was like a Friday or Saturday, that'd be crazy. I'm gonna go check Fig out for the first time. Imagine your first time going to Fig would be in 2024. That is mind-blowing. Who's gonna win the Copa? I think you know the answer to that, my friend. I think you know the answer to that. I know for a fact this is not going to be me for. This is not going to be for me in a year or two. Really, Ben? So you think you're going to be in a relationship in 2 years? Can I do a giveaway? No. You can give away for me. Become a member for $1 a month and help Osha find his wife. Click the join button somewhere on the stream. You can't see it if you're on your phone, though. Yeah, okay, Benz. All right, Benz. I'll see you here in 3 years, and you're going to be talking about how, oh, Hong Kong is so fun. I'll never want a girlfriend. Osha just farted? I wish. Just TJ in Vegas. Nowhere like Osho. Imagine going to Vegas, bro. What a waste of time. Stop going to Vegas. Why am I streaming less? I thought you were streaming every 2 days. Well, I bumped it up to 3 days, but I couldn't do it yesterday because I just didn't feel good. I cut my thumb too. Why'd you put 6ix9ine in the name? Because I forget why. Police officers grew up without a dad. How sad. What are you saying, Christian Ramirez? What's in Western? A bunch of Goombas walking up and down the street. So, Jamar, do you think life... What happens when you're 80 years old? You have no kids, Jamar. Are you ready for that? I'm not saying it's wrong or right. I'm just asking. Like, what's the point of existing on this planet if you don't have kids? Well, what's the whole point of anything? If you don't want to have kids, why not just quit your job and just go to Thailand all day and make party? Really? What's stopping you? You don't have any kids. You don't have any real responsibility. Who cares? Who cares about money or anything? Why? When you drop your merchant stickers, I'm trying to... Hey, if I ever do drop stickers, you guys have to graffiti Hong Kong and protest at their high prices and put the ski mask everywhere and let them know that the Osh was here. It'll be like the Batman signal in the sky. Osho, please don't put me in timeout again. I'll be a good boy. Okay, KG. Get an e-bike, maybe. And no, Osho, I won't be in your live in 3 years. Lol, you might not even be streaming in a year. Maybe, Benz. I don't know. These past 6 months, 7 months has been the most consistent I've ever done YouTube in my life. I have 2 channels now. Did I do coke? No, I have a runny nose, bro. Life is very random. I don't see the point in it, regardless of kids or not. What does life being random have to do with having kids or not? I asked you, what's the purpose of like life without kids? You're just gonna die and it ends with you? I guess it's kind of okay if you have siblings and they have kids. Then I guess you could kind of get away with that. But especially if you're an only child or like if your other siblings don't have kids either, then it's like kind of weird. Osho, what's the best advice you can give for HK? Have fun. What's up with the LA Goombas and Whippets and the ballroom balloons? I don't know about that world, bro. Osho, I'm moving to San Diego, specifically next to Hong Kong. The purpose of life is to have fun and be happy. I guess. Alright, guys, I gotta go. I gotta get some food right now. But yeah, I'll be live in like 2 or 3 days. Hopefully, if I'm not feeling horrible.